students, welcome back. Coming to our next subject, that is the ad hoc and sensor networks. So now let's see what is the subject was. In this subject, I want to explain you what are the ad hoc wireless networks and what are the sensor networks. Okay, so before going to discuss about the ad hoc wireless networks, the first thing I want to explain you the basic idea about the wireless networks. Okay, so before starting with ad hoc, you have to know the basic how many types of wireless networks are present and what are they, and in what type of communication they can be established. Okay. So in this video, I want to just give the introduction, not the introduction, before what ad hoc networks was, means before the ad hoc networks, how the wireless network will be there, and after that I'll explain the ad hoc introduction. Let me start. So actually there are two types of wireless networks are there. Two types of wireless networks. So whatever the subject you have taken, the first thing is you have to know the basic concept. Without knowing the basic introduction, you can't understand what exactly the terms was. So the two types of wireless networks are, one is infrastructure network. Infrastructure network. What do you mean by this infrastructure network? Infrastructure network means there is some components that are present to work on that infrastructure. Okay, it's things that are present, those are helpful for making the communication. That is the infrastructure. Infrastructure-less networks. So without infrastructure also you get a network is possible. The two different types of wireless networks is, one is infrastructure network and another is infrastructure-less network. Okay, actually these two are the wireless networks only. Even though wireless, you need some infrastructure and you may not need the infrastructure also. So what are the infrastructure networks? The infrastructure networks again is of two types. One is a single hop and another is the multi-hop network. Multi-hop network. In the same way, infrastructure less also a single hop is there, multi-hop is there. Single hop network and multi-hop network. So what is a single hop and multi-hop? Hop is nothing but the number of different networks a packet has to go through in order to reach the destination. Okay, let's take this is a node and this is a node and connections will be there. This is sender and somewhere here a receiver is there. This is a sender and this is a receiver. So a packet has to transmit from sender to the receiver. In a single hop, a direct communication will be there. Sender sends the packet to receiver directly without intermediate node. That is a single hop. That is number of, even though different networks are present here, a packet will be transferred from sender to receiver directly. You call it as a single hop. Multi-hop means the packet will first send to neighboring network, neighboring node, from there and there, like this. Okay, so here a multiple path will be established. That is a multi-hop. So you understand what is a single hop and the multi-hop, I hope. So infrastructure network, if it is a single hop, the example for single hop is Wi-Fi. You are already having all in your homes, you are having the Wi-Fi network. So for Wi-Fi, what is the main infrastructure? The thing is router. You need the router. So with the help of the router only, all the devices are receiving the signals. That is a single hop. Suppose if you open your mobile phone and you want to access the net, what you will do? The router, with the help of the router, you are receiving the signal directly. Wi-Fi directly sending the signal to your mobile phone. In the same way, if you are working on the laptop, you want to open the browsers, how it access. So with the help of the router, the Wi-Fi signal will receive to you can access the internet with the help of Wi-Fi signal. So there the single hop from directly from router to this is a mobile phone, laptop or tablet, whatever it may be, a direct communication will be there from router to mobile. So that is example for single hop infrastructure is Wi-Fi. So there is an infrastructure is there, that is a router is there. Then coming to the multi-hop. So the multi-hop example is GSM. Okay, so I already explained about the GSM. A GSM here, with the help of the GSM is acting as a multi-hop, and it is an infrastructure. So a chip will be there. Okay, so with the help of the GSM chip, you are going to access, you can send the data to destination by passing to different nodes. That is a multi-hop. Now coming to the infrastructure less. So here the point comes in. Infrastructure network is a single hop, is nothing but a Bluetooth. So in the Bluetooth, there is no need of infrastructure. Did you observe? In your mobile phone, suppose this is your mobile phone and this is your friend's mobile phone. Okay, so you want to send the files. Send files. How you are sending from? I'm talking about these two devices. I'm not talking about the router and all of this. I'm not talking. I'm just interaction between the two electronic devices. Here one mobile wants to send the files to another mobile. So here you are inserting any router? No. Here you are inserting any a Bluetooth equipment is required? No. Just here you are enabling the Bluetooth. Whenever you enable Bluetooth in your mobile phone, automatically it detects the nearby Bluetooth devices and directly sends the files. That is the infrastructure less. Okay, here there is no another component is not required. Means the component is just a device which you can touch and feel is the infrastructure. Which you can touch and feel is the infrastructure. Which you cannot touch and feel is the infrastructure less. So here the Bluetooth is a single hop. Directly you are sending. There is no intermediate is there. In between sending the files from one mobile to another mobile, there is no intermediate device. So that this is direct communication. That's why we call it as a single hop. Now coming to the multi-hop. Infrastructure network multi-hop example is ad-hoc. Okay. So in this chapter we are talking about this ad-hoc. So from this, what you understand? Ad hoc is an infrastructure-less network, which is a multi-hop. Multi-hop infrastructure-less network, wireless network. This thing. The ad hoc is a infrastructure-less wireless network which acts as a multi-hop, which sends the data by multi-hop. Okay. So a simple example I will explain to you. Suppose here the teacher is there, okay, and these are the students, okay. So here the students are present, the teacher is present here. The teacher wants to communicate to the students how? On a single hop. Single hop means a direct communication will be there, directly communicating. Then whereas the multi-hop, in the case of multi-hop, here the teacher and these are the students. So in case of multi-hop, first the student is sending the message to this particular student. So from here another student is accessing. Okay, not a direct communication. So here an intermediate node is present. Or suppose this student wants to access, so he will access from this nearby node. Rather than sending directly from the teacher, he is just accessing the information from nearby node. So that is a multi-hop. So I hope you understand what exactly this wireless networks are. The wireless networks may be the infrastructure network or infrastructure-less network. So both infrastructure-less network and infrastructure network both can be operated as single hop and the multi-hop. Single hop Wi-Fi, GSM multi-hop. In the case of infrastructure-less, Bluetooth, ad hoc networks. Okay, so in this chapter we are talking about the wireless network, ad hoc wireless networks and multi-hop, which is a multi-hop. Okay, so in the next video I'll explain the introduction part of the ad hoc wireless networks. Thank you.